Hello and welcome to our final FEW Showdown before Chamber of Champions. Last week we learned next entrances into the Chamber of Champions matches. August Rockwell, Drake would be joining Daniel Baxter, Morgan and Matthew Romero. Obviously we'll be looking to get that final entrance tonight for that men's one. And of course then joining Jessica Rogue and Emily Kay, we found out Nora Hooper and Sophia Quinn would be joining them. And tonight we'll be finding our final two entrances for that show. Of course, then we also had the attack from Demise. As the far attack from Demise, which has now set up the DK Championship match. So now we're going to be looking forward to tonight's show. We're kicking off with Eduardo versus James. As I said last time, a little teaser for what their tag team title match could be like at Chamber of Champions. Just of course, it's a one-on-one rather than a tag team of 2-on-2. But then we have our women's qualifier match. Becca Mason, a new giant in the women's division, taking on April Rockwell, the wife of August Rockwell. And our final GB Championship competitor will either be Tobias or Robert Lane. As I said last week, Tobias found a loophole in his agreement with Daniel Baxter where he said, obviously, he couldn't have a title match as long as Baxter was champion. Of course, the loophole is, he said one-on-one. This isn't one-on-one. This is a Chamber of Champions match. So he's found a loophole and he'll be looking to enter that match and get some redemption and get that GB title back. This is a match I was 50-50 on. My notes say it was there and I was confused myself thinking it's not there, but it is. Megan is back in action after that slight leg injury. She'll be taking on Ellie Frost. She's looking to get a bit of revenge after what happened in the qualifier match before All Out War, where which Kate injured Megan's leg and ruled her out of that match, which meant Jessica Rogue stepped into her place. So she'll be looking to get revenge now on Kate's partner, Ellie. So this match, I was unsure if it was there. Double checked everything, and it is before I confirmed it. Then we're going to be finding out our final women's qualifier competitor. Our final women's qualifier match, we're going to figure out who is going to be the last woman entering the chamber match. It will either be Amelia or Olivia Kyle. And then in our main event, Ian and Thomas will team up for the second time in the past. Teaming up in a 2-on-2 match for the second time in the past month. Of course, they also have that team up at All Out War, but that was a 4v4, so I'm not counting that. They'll be taking on Mystery. Because as I said last week, Ian and Thomas will be competing at Chamber Champions for that undisputed title. That will be on the line. So yeah, that is all our matches for tonight. So we're going to get straight into our final qualifier matches and our just final matches for Chamber of Champions. So let's get straight into this. And here comes one half our tag team champions. James took this match just to give the audience a look-see at what's going to happen at Chamber of Champions, which he says is him and Connor knocking out Delta Strike. I am very much looking forward to this match because this is a first time matchup between these two. So it'll be interesting to see if James takes a careful approach of not fully going 100% and just sitting back and seeing what his opponent can do and where his opponent's weaknesses lie, which is what he usually does, or if he just goes for it and attempts to knock his ass out. At the same time, this is a big test for Eduardo, who has never faced anyone like the conductor James before. But, here's the big but, is he survived the 8-man elimination tag match at All Out War by himself. Took out two members of Villain Code, in the process, to win that match for his team that were looking down and out after both Ivan and Alexander were taken out early in that very long ass fight. But obviously, thanks to him and Morgan, they managed to pick up a very important victory, which has earned them this tag team title match at Chamber of Champions. But I say, this is now a test though, because this isn't a 2-on-2 match. This isn't him having some support from any of his teammates. This is him going one-on-one with one of the very best in FEW. So all it takes is either that headbutt or that right elbow, and it's night out Eduardo. But the same goes for James. All it takes is Eduardo from the top rope, and that's his night over, as shown by the Great Giant. No, we're underway, and James not even allowed his opponent to get into his early. It's a close line. Opted for his other strategy, which is just go for it and see what happens. And he's going up very early in this match. Knee to, I want to say, upper left shoulder area. Eduardo needs to get into this match, because if he just lets James hammer at him, it's game. Oh, running powerbomb there. 1, 2, stays in this and rolls out the ring. But that is still James's territory. And he takes flight and he lands that shoulder tackle through the middle rope. Sends him straight back in. Smart move from the champ here. Don't let him breathe. That seems to be the motto here. Working on that knee, making sure he can't land that blue screen of death from the top. He's doing it again. He's trying to make sure that that leg will not play a factor in the match's finale. Which is smart from James here. Looking for that powerbomb again. Does. And he just followed with a pinfall. Didn't think he was going to then. 1, 2, 3. Just demolished Eduardo. But James sees something there. He sees, though he just didn't get anything in. It's a difficult match to get into. I think he just saw the fact that obviously James is the better opposition. He's been here long enough to know he's the better opposition. So he sees a bright future if obviously Eduardo sticks to it. But at the same time, did Eduardo take the pinfall early, because he just realised he was not going to get anything in that. So I personally think he took the pinfall very quickly on purpose, so he can just get out of here, recoup, and get into that tag team match. But we're now obviously on our first of 2 final women's qualifier matches for that Women's Chamber Champions match. And the first up is April Rockwell, the wife of August Rockwell, and she has a task ahead of herself. She's taking on the new giant of the women's division. Very eerie music. And I do believe it's after this match that I've figured out the issue with the entrances and have fixed it. And of course I will remind you of, just as I will do for the Moses qualifiers, who of course are already in their respective chamber matches. Of course on the women's side, Since this is the women's qualifier, we already have Jessica Rogue, who won on night 1. Emily Kay shocked everyone on night on our first show as well. Nora Hooper, that was a pretty bigger shock than Emily Kay won. And then we also have Sophia Quinn. So we have 4 in the women's match already. This match will make it 5, and then we do have one later on tonight to make it 6. Of course, we do have an extra match tonight to cover the fact that we have 2 qualifying matches to go, to cover the fact that we still have the men's qualifying match. So that big tag team match for our main event. Still have the Ice Cold Witch Cosmic Anarchy rivalry to come. And of course, as you just saw, the Delta Strike Stud Express rivalry was shown there. So Becca already using that height advantage here, and she just beats April in the corner. These mud hole stomps gotta hurt even more because of the size of those feet. Is this going to be as one-sided as the last match? Picks her up. Throws her across the ring. I hope it's not as one-sided. I'd like to see an actual fucking back-and-forth fight. April managed to counter out of that there. Went for use the rope there. She's known for utilising the ropes, but Becca just not allowing her to get any sort of momentum. And she just old snake eyes, and a big boot follows. This could be it. 1. Kick out at 1. She stays in this. She's smart enough to get under that bottom rope. Pull back there, the shoulder, but went for the double stomp, but Becca rolled out of the way. And drops, and this could be it. 1, 2. Oh, I spoke too soon, it wasn't even 2. Counter here. Using the ropes. Double knee. Code breaker. 1, 2, kick out 2. And once again. It's on the cross body there. April's now got that momentum, I think, behind her as she's now taken full control of this matchup. Just kick to the stomach though. It's gotta hurt. Bench to the face first off the apron. Sits straight on her back as Becca's now got that second win behind her. Count 4 from the official here. Becca sends April back into the ring. Pushing a deadlifter there, but she opted not to. Just opted to go for a basic attack. 1. Yeah, I didn't think it was enough. I think, to be fair, April might have got a kick in there during the kick out. Straight to the face. That might have pissed off Becca, I think, more than anything. She sends her the top rope. Using the ropes to assist with that stunner there. Becca's taking flight. This is... Did not expect... Didn't think that was in her arsenal. And she used that axe handle, which is probably what I expected that move to be more than anything. April's trying to figure out how to end this, I think. Because she realises she's at a disadvantage here, and a big boot. Just might have knocked her the fuck out, but no, she counters out of it, and a double stomp to the chest there. She goes up. Sent on. That could be it. She takes a pinfall, and she's not gonna. She's stomping away. I think she knows that is not gonna be enough to bring this giant down. And there she goes again with that double knee, code breaker. 1, 2. Becca stays in this, but not for long. I don't think. If this lands, future sight. 1, 2, 3. I was a bit early on that one. And now April joins Jessica Rogue. She joins Emily Kay, Nora Hooper, and Sophia Quinn in that chamber match. Big first victory for her in FAW. August will be very proud of her for that. Now it's time for our final men's qualifier match. And as I said, obviously, as I remind you who's in the women's one. Men's one, we already have Daniel Baxter, since he is the GB champion. We have August Rockwell. We have Matthew Romero. We have Drake Larson. And we have Morgan Jones. We have 5 already in that match. This is number 6. Tobias, using that loophole to sneak his way into the chamber match. And he will be taking on Robert Lane. Someone whose arsenal is more classic, sort of Olympic style wrestling. You know, I'm talking about your Kurt Angles, your Chad Gables. So Tobias has an interesting matchup ahead of him. He's never really fought anyone who's more grapple and basic wrestling. He's fought people with more extravagant moves. You know, your high flyers, your straight up powerhouses. This is going to be a big test for him. And realistically, this could be his one and only chance of getting close to that GB Championship that he lost. Because as a reminder, he is a 2-time GB Champion, winning the first night he came back at Summer Solstice 2023. Won that ladder match to become champion. He then pick up the title again at Christmas Brawl 2023. Of course, he lost it at Collision Course 2023, and then he lost it at Rebirth 2024, and has not been anywhere near that championship or any championship since. Let me get my stats up for the GB Championship. He held the title in his first run for 91 days and his second run for 27 days, for a combined total of 118 days. He had 2 successful title defenses in that 118 days. Both against Jeff, Night of Scares, and Final Conflict, if I remember correctly. And we are underway. As to Robert Lane straight away takes Tobias down to the mat. But Tobias, using his experience, his skills to outsmart and counter out, and he's working away at the arm there. So Tobias has been there since day one. He was in that original Birthday Rumble back in 2022. And he's showing that, well, He can also wrestle. As he just drops Robert Lane very easily there. And it's ground and pound, ground and pound, ground and pound. Now he's got him up on his shoulder where he wants him. Fireman's carry here, and he's just used a rope to hang him to dry. Working away at the legs. 1. Oh, almost said 2 there, but it wasn't even a 2. Takes flight. He shot his shot and he landed it. And he will take his time outside the ring here. Using most of the count there, got to 6 in the end. Now he's going up. Misses the elbow. Just Robert Lane gets out of the way. German suplex, and he releases it. Sends it towards the ropes. Ducks under. Leapfrogs over. Got him in the belly to belly here, and he lands the belly to belly. He's looking for a powerbomb here. Yes, he is. Tobias hit hard there. He counters out of it. Using the ropes again for the assist here. Bends him back and forth. So he can land those strikes to the spine. And now he's got him where he wants him. Drops him. 1, 2. No, it's not enough. I have been told Tobias has renamed his finisher. It is no longer voodoo. Instead he calls this G-A-M. God among men. 1, 2, 3. Tobias enters as the 6th man in that Chamber of Champions match. He's used that loophole to perfection, and he now joins the others, including 2 former friends. And now we're going to take a break from our qualifiers and focus on another rivalry that's been brewing heavily lately. The rivalry between Ice Cold Witch and the FAW Women's Tag Team Champions, Cosmic Anarchy. Of course, all this dates back to just before. Well, realistically, I think this dates back, I'd say, to Birthday Spectacular. Because if I remember correctly, I swear Ellie was the one that ate the pin that lost Ice Cold Witch the titles in the first, well, obviously the chance to be champions in the first place. And of course, Cosmic Anarchy assisted Hayden with the All Out War situation until Megan was injured by this woman's partner Kate, and that injury took her out of being a part of the first ever Women's Chamber All Out War match, which led to Jessica Rogue taking the spot. But Megan is now back. I don't know if she's 100%, but she is back and looking for some revenge tonight. Because I do believe there's discussions on Cosmic Anarchy defending those titles at Chamber of Champions against Ice Cold Witch. So a win here tonight for Ellie could make sure that happens. As I say, fitness could be an issue here tonight with Megan, because, see, look, targeting the leg, which Kate injured. Megan isn't going to take this lying down. She's a fighting champion. And the elbow in the corner says exactly that. And here comes the stomps. Choke away. She has to be double knee, I think that was then. But she has to be careful though, because the ref could DQ her if she's not careful. But I feel like she's targeting Ellie's leg on purpose here to say, look, you took me out of that all-out war match with that, obviously, partner's sneak attack to my leg, so this is what it felt like. She is definitely just fully targeting that leg, and now she goes up. Elbow from the heavens. This could be it. 1. Kick out. There come the kicks and punches, and she's got in a wheelbarrow. And just, I thought she went for a DDT there, but went for an arm drag instead. And Ellie's just landing straight in the position where Megan wants her. She takes flight, and she just wipes her out. Now it's a DDT time. Sends her back in. Goes up again. Another elbow drop from the heavens. She's eyeing her up here. Drop kick is deflected. Now Ellie is mocking the champ as she's just kicking her way out of her face. And she bends it off the canvas, and she's got her again. But Megan isn't going to take that lying down, and she just wails away. Ducks under. Leapfrogs over. Face first. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Stomping on the wrist. Like a bear hug drop there. I think you might be looking for that cosmic end. And she gets countered. It's Ellie's turn now to land. I don't believe that was a blizzard. That was, and looked like a crossroad, if anything. And this time, submission locked in. Submission is counted out though. Megan stays in this and misses the dropkick again. Using the rope. Knee to the face. And here's another submission locked in. But again, Megan managed to toss and turn away out of it. But here comes another crossroad. 1, 2, kick out again. And he's thinking, what do I do here? Here's a taste of your own medicine, I'm going up. Double stomp. A coup de grace from the top rope. And she used the time to mock her opponent. This could be the blizzard. I think it is. No. Oh, Megan counters out of it. And she drops Ellie instead. Look at this. Look at this smooth transition to a counter here. And now she's looking for it. This time, she lands it. And I believe That is night out. Megan, sorry. 1, 2, 3. I believe that was the blizzard. We haven't seen it for a while, so I can't remember what it looks like, but... Oh, come off it. Ref, get out of there. Just get out of there, mate. What's she up to now? Megan looks shattered. Still looks... I said she doesn't look 100%. No. If this lands, whatever's being planned here, this is Megan's night, and possibly night at, obviously, Chamber of Champions over. Ellie's targeting half the champ, making sure she's not 100%, and this could write her off entirely from that match if it does happen. Here she goes, she's up, and she's straight for the table. Vicious from Ice Cold Witch. Kate would be happy with Ellie's actions there, but we are not. Jessica will have a say about this, I'm sure. Now back though to our qualifier matches, our last of the women's qualifiers. Amelia Drakeford and Olivia Kyle. Amelia, of course, former interim FAW Women's Champion. One of 2 former interim women's champions that are taking part in these qualifier matches. Got Jessica Rogue, the woman that Amelia beat to become interim women's champion. She's already, of course, in the upcoming match. So can Amelia mimic Jessica's path and follow her into the chamber? To do so, she has to get past someone that we at FAW believe will... Whoops, knocked everything over there. We at FAW believe will be a big star in the future. I completely took everything out on my desk. I do believe this is the moment I realised the entrances are all fucked. This should definitely be an interesting matchup. I'd say if Olivia defeats Amelia right here and gets to that chain match, this would be the biggest surprise of these qualifiers on the women's side. But Amelia, straight away, clothesline. Trying to very much show that this isn't going to be a easy victory for Olivia Kyle. But yeah, as I was saying, because yeah, I know at the moment I say that Wolf Lily losing to Nora Hooper was a very shock victory and a very shock in these qualifier matches. Elbow drop. But 1, 2, I'll let that do first and I'll carry on. But the difference here is, yes, Wolf Lily has been with us longer than Amelia has. But here's the bigger but. Amelia has held gold in FEW. Not only has she... Super kick there. Not only has she held gold in terms of holding the interim women's championship, she's also main evented both Bertie Spectacular and Recall. First time any woman has main evented either show. And not only that, she is proven She's a demolition. Well, she's proven that she can demolish most opposition you put in front of her. Whereas Wolfley hasn't had that same level of victories. Or big match victories, I should say. As Olivia is in full control right now. And she goes for a classic old Jeff Hardy, but gets countered with that swanton bomb. Amelia, not even ducking under or going under, she just spins around and slams her down. Now she's targeting that leg. Twist and turning. She's got her where she wants her. And drops her very quickly. With the code purple. Oh. Bit too early, I think. See, look at this. This is where I thought, and I think most people would have thought that was night over. But look how quickly she gets the shoulder up there. But again, Amelia straight. You see the frustration where she just stomped at the floor. Big kick there. A big clothesline to the corner. Double stomp to the chest as she rolls out. And a senton followed. A running senton, I might add. The aggression right now. Oh, misses. And Olivia, sorry, does not though. She goes up again. Amelia's back to her feet before she can even consider a swanton done. And the axe handle is countered with a fist to the gut. And a spinning right hook, and the kick follows. Sends her into the corner. She's got planned here. Got a bit crazy, I think. She's a bit frustrated, I believe, with Olivia not going down after that first move. Olivia just showing Amelia what she can do. Leaps over, ducks under. But Amelia, again with a counter. Step up kick misses. Well, not misses technically. Olivia ducked ahead, but again Amelia counters out of the second attack. And here she goes. Code purple. Step up kick as a counter. Yeah, that's the code purple. And step up kick again follows. Drops from the back of her neck. Sends her into the ropes. And a running knee may have been the knockout she needed. She looks out. 1, 2, 3. And the shoulders did stay down. That's why we had the zoom in there to make sure. As Amelia joins the chamber match as the 6th member. Jessica Rogue, Emily Kay, Nora Hooper, Sophia Quinn, April Rockwell, and now Amelia Drakeford. It's a massive 6 woman chamber match there. But now we're focusing on our main event. A tag team encounter once again sees Thomas and Ian on the same side of the ring. But just like Rockwell, come Chamber of Champions, they will be on opposite sides. Here comes the undisputed champ. Of course, the reason for this title match now being, obviously, we made it official, if I remember correctly, on the last show at the end. As I said, they both spoke to each other after that All Out War match. They were given the first 2 shows off, really, because they got beat down like hell. Especially Ian. And Thomas saw the fact that how much punishment Ian took and was stood, and he looked at him and was like, okay, let's do this one more time, me and you. Chamber champions, undisputed title, falls count anywhere. And here comes next weekend's challenger, Ian Parker, who's had a very interesting 2024, much more prominently featured than he was back in 2023 when he first appeared in FEW. Didn't really do too much, but this year he has been, though he's had losses, yes, he has still been a rising star. Earned his way into the undisputed title shot at Rebirth. He then earned his way into the undisputed title shot by winning the Birthday Rumble. And now, thanks to his performance at All Out War, he's earned himself another shot, his 3rd shot at the Undisputed Championship this year. But as you can see, just below him there in the camera, that's the man he must defeat. He must put down the greatest champion in FEW history, the Dragon King himself. But Ian should look at it similar to how Thomas rose to power. A gentleman's agreement got him his first shot at the FEW Championship. Some behind the some backhand antics may have given him the title, but then he showed how dominant he was as the champion. But quickly, as I say, following that attack, transitioning into a more villainous champion. Standing in front of them tonight is Mystery. Number 2 had, not just this year, but towards the back end of last year, have shown a bit more oomph, I like to say, because they were brought in DDT. They were brought in just before Most Spectacular last year, and they have done okay enough. Been in some pretty decent matches. They may have fell short on all the occasions, but they've been in some decent matches. But as I was saying, obviously his rise to power as Draconic King just showed how dominant of a champion he was. And even then, when taken out of the Draconic Kingdom, before he became the Draconic Empire, he came back and is once again showing he's a brutal champion, even if now he's more hero than villain, as he just drops Gabriel. He's using the ropes to try and take a breather, but he just knocks straight down. Ian is there just in case he's needed, and Gabriel spots that. But he needs to focus more on the champ, who just sucker punched him there. A second one. 3rd time. Oh, not even 3rd time's a charm. There's a kick at the end instead of a punch. He's got him on his shoulders. Trying to wiggle out of this, Gabriel is, but he's not going to wiggle out of that. 1, 2, oh, nope. No. Both men looking to tag out here. Thomas tags out, Ian's in. Gabriel makes the tag in, lets him. He says go for it, take the tag. But he just gets dropped with a big boot from Fernandez. He spins around and hits him in the elbow. But the quick thinking of Ian allows him to counter out of that whatever Fernandez was thinking. Ian's going to quickly tag back out and let the champ come in, because realistically, Ian should think smart. Let the champ have more time in the ring. Pull back a knee. And the more time he's in the ring, the more energy he's consuming, the more less energy he then has at Chamber of Champions. And we do have an excellent card already for Chamber of Champions. It's incredible. Counter Fernandez, it's incredible. I mean, both Chamber of Champions matches are stacked. And both have big opportunities for every single one of them. Obviously, one of those 6 in both to take. Gabriel, quick moves from Gabriel there. As he quickly drops the champ. Makes it look easy. Target in the arm, make sure he can't hit that. Classic old Draconic Claw Dragon Claw if he needs be. Wants him back to his feet. Cross body. Champ's rolling out the ring though. Taking a quick breather, but you're in there some high flyers. As Fernandez takes out Ian. Now targets the champ, but the champ isn't quicker than Fernandez, who looks set to hit a sunset flip. Pile driver. Ian's just finding it back to his feet as the champ is carrying it out. And a super kick just rocks Fernandez. 4 from the official. As Thomas, he's like, yeah, fuck this, let's go for it. Let's end this right in the middle, and he's got him where he wants him. I'd like to. It's pretty got an actual name, but I like to refer to that as like a backward sort of power bomb. Now it's just wailing away. Sends him across. It's count of 6 from the official. He gets back in the ring. Count of 7. Ian gets. Oh, counter from Gabriel. There's Ian. Takes out Fernandez, but Thomas quickly breaks up the count. And the ref just about to sort out the corner of his eye. Or needs to keep an eye on both sides. Gabriel's just taken out by Thomas. As Ian is just beating the shit out of Fernandez on that top left hand side. Kind of freeze. Thomas just flew to take out Gabriel. Champ makes it look easy. Count of 2 as the ref realises both men are outside the ring now, so he needs to let them both know that he's counting and he wants them in the ring. Oh, running. Big boot there. Bicycle kick from Fernandez. As he just bounces Thomas off the steel steps. Count of 6 from the official. Count of 7. Ian is targeted again. Stunned on the ropes. Trying to get the crowd behind him. Crowd do love mystery. Count of 8 as Thomas gets back in the ring. Again, Fernandez is the quicker one as he drops him. Elbow. Stomp to the arm. And a jump. A senton is the last thing Fernandez would do before Gabriel takes over. Champ looks shattered right now. Sent to the corner. What's Gabriel thinking here? No. Spanish fly, I believe that was. And that looked to have hurt. Ian knows straight away. And he breaks the count. And Gabriel is targeting Ian for that. Thomas is trying to get back to his feet here. Well, he's being surrounded by both members of Mystery. Fernandez gets him to his feet, but Gabriel's the first to strike, and he does not hit because Thomas just takes him down, and he just tosses him across. And I think he's looking at Fernandez and like, you want to fuck with me? Let's do this. And he does use the ropes for a classic old stun, and he takes flight and just takes out Gabriel. Champ is not having any of this. And again, he's getting the crowd riled up. The crowd are very much invested in all 4 of these men here. Thomas throws Gabriel. And he's noticed Fernandez back to his feet. He's licking his chops here. Shoulder tackle. Ian sends Gabriel. No, he doesn't. So Ian sends Gabriel back in the ring. He doesn't, but he just drops him on his back. And Thomas with a drop kick from the top rope outside the ring. Both members of Mystery are down. But Fernandez is countering here. Gabriel is back up. Champ's back up as well. As he sends Fernandez in the ring, but Gabriel rolls in as well. I think Thomas didn't notice there. He's trying to attack Fernandez again. He's got him up. Slams him back down. Tags in Ian. But a single leg drop kick. Drops the challenger here. 1, 2. Kick out. Thomas would have been a bit too late, I think. Oh, went for the knee there. I think it would have been a bit too late then if he even attempted that. Sends him out. Gabriel's outside the ring now. Ian is looking to drop Fernandez. Doesn't on the second try. Doesn't on the third try. Gets no, he doesn't. He counters the counter. The counter with a counter as Ian goes out. And just bludgeons Gabriel to the ground. Count of 3 from the official. Count of 4. Ian is having some fun right now. He's targeting that leg. Count of 6. Gets back in the ring though. To break the count. Gets back in the ring again. I think he's trying to get Fernandez. Yeah, he is. Here he goes. On the apron. DDT. But Gabriel was lying in wait to throw him into those steel steps. Okay, 4 now. Oh! I think Ian just got busted open from that running elbow. Yeah, that's his right eye. Count of 7 from the official. Oh, here we go. I think Ian's a bit pissed with the fact he got blooded. Dimensional. Count of 9. Rolls back in. No, he's going back out, but the ref didn't see it. Ref did not see Ian climb back out. Oh, his face is fucked. Ref did not see Ian climb back out the ring. That match should continue, but it's not. Victory here for these two. And now we're looking at Chamber of Champions now where they will go one-on-one for that undisputed FEW Championship. That is it for FEW Showdown. And we now have all our matches confirmed for Chamber of Champions. Obviously, congratulations James on beating Eduardo, and that sportsmanship at the end shows why you are one half of the tag team champions. Of course, April Rockwell and Amelia both enter as the final 2 women in that Women's Chamber of Champions match, while Tobias enters the final entrance in the Men's Chamber of Champions match. So I will confirm that entire 2 matches in a second. Of course, Megan was taken out by Ellie, and she is now again ruled out of a possible match at Chamber of Champions. Jessica is pissed, and I'll get into that momentarily. Because, yeah. And then, of course, our main event, Ian and Thomas picked up another win as a team, and these two now be competing at Chamber of Champions. So I'm just going to bear with me a second while I get the Chamber of Champions card up real quick. There we go. Okay, so our Women's Champions match will kick off the show. Amelia, Jessica Rogue, April Rockwell, Emily Kay, Sophia Quinn, and Nora Hooper are the 6 women looking to earn that shot at Hayden at Summer Solstice. So it'd be interesting to see who gets to that. Would it be one of the 2 rookies in that match? Also 3 rookies. Or would it be one of the slightly more experienced ones? or the 2 more experienced members. So that'll be interesting to see who gets that shot at Hayden. Of course, then that'll be followed by the FEW Tag Team Championship match between Stud Express and Delta Strike. That's going to be a good one. These two are yet to compete against each other, I believe. So that's going to be a good 2-on-2 match. Samuel Scythe will then defend the DK Championship against Alistair Farfax following that choke slam. Sorry, my voice. That choke slam on Showdown, the second Showdown show. Now, I'm being told Jessica Walsh has found an opponent to take on Ice Cold Witch because she wants some revenge, and that will be a tables match. Should be looking due to that. Obviously, Megan being put for a table. Jessica wants to put Ice Cold Witch through 2 tables, so that will be a tables match. She has found a partner, but who is it going to be? That is then going to be followed by the Undisputed FEW Championship. Ian Parker and Thomas will go 1-on-1 once more, and then in our main event, might not be our main event. I'm debating the order in here, but for now it's our main event. It will be the Men's Chamber Champions match for the FEW GB Championship. Daniel Baxter, August Rockwell, Matthew Romero, Morgan, Drake, and Tobias all step into that chamber to earn try and walk out as FEW GB champion. A lot of rivalries in this match. I mean, August Matthew, there's one. Morgan Drake, there's another. Daniel and Tobias, there's another. This match is looking to be incredible, but I will get back to you on the ordering of these two, obviously of the final 2 matches. I'm not too sure yet if the chamber match is going to round out the show or if that Undisputed title match will do it. So I'll figure that out over the next few days, and you'll see it, Chamber of Champions. So until then, I hope you enjoyed our final Showdown show before then, and I will hopefully see you at Chamber of Champions. Goodbye.
If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.